Hello, Cyril. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you talk about what it's like to be in your first UFC main event? We know you're obviously not too many fights in your career, but I have to imagine it's cool to see the poster. It's cool to be the center of attention. Just what's it like for you?
Yes, that just crazy to have my face on the poster, and yes, really excited about that. I'm really proud, and I can't wait to do well this weekend.
I would imagine as a fighter, you always imagine what are they going to come up with for the poster, right? And they have you kind of like the classic style, like the boxing posters. What did you think of, the design, the style of your poster?
The side of this poster, that's it's really crazy, it's really beautiful, and every people think the same.
People talk about this fight, and there's a lot of attention on how much the kickboxing experience Jairzinho has compared to you. Obviously, that does help him, but it's not everything. Why is it, not a factor? Because you know that you're going out there to win the fight. Why is all that kickboxing experience? Why is this still an even fight?
Yes. You have a high level, you have a big experience in the striking. I have a good background too, and yes, but now it's MMA, so a little bit different than the 100 striking, you know, and of course you can expect a big striking high level in this matchup, but I can do everything. So anywhere the fight gonna go, I'm gonna go.
My final question, you win this fight. If they say to you, Cyril, can you come back next month just in case something happens with Stipe or Francis? What would your answer be?
C'est quoi exactement la question? Je suis pas sûr justement.
Tu dois revenir le mois prochain pour
Remplacer?
remplacer l'un des types français.
I'm your guy. I'm your guy, of course. Yeah, I'm in. You are stupid if you say no. That's really crazy to say no. No. All the years I'm in shape, I'm ready. So yes, of course, I'm gonna in.
So you're good weighing in as a backup just in case. All right. Cyril, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
We'll take our next set of questions from
La question.
MMA Fighting.
C'est une vraie possibilité.
Oui, en plus, il est pas bête, le gars. Il y a un bobo qui sait combien à la place.
We'll take our next set of questions actually from Gleison Venga with ESPN Brazil.
Hi, Ciryl. How are you?
Hey, I'm finding you.
I have two questions, please. You and your opponent are the new heavyweight generation in UFC. You have great fights, winning streaks. In your opinion, why the heavyweight division is so exciting right now?
Oh yes, I think the people are really excited about this fight. I love striking, and two young guys just arrived in the top of his division. So yes, of course, you can expect a big fight, and the people too.
And what can you say about your opponent? You believe he has potential to be a UFC champion too?
He is a good striker. But I think his strength is really his knockout power for sure.
Thank you, my friend.
Est-ce que tu le vois comme un futur champion?
Oh yes. It's a young man, and you know, and he proved it. He legit, sorry, and yes, he can go to the top.
Thank you.
We'll take our next set of questions from Pablo Santamaria with Meets MMA Ecuador.
C'est deux spliffs, frère.
Hi, Cyril. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, the first thing I want to ask you is, what are your thoughts about Jairzinho as an opponent?
Qu'est-ce que tu penses de ton adversaire?
I think it's a young man, and he can do well in this division. He's young like me, and he can go to the top. And he is in the top really early, and I want to do the same. Okay, thank you. Imagine.
Pablo, are you still there? Okay, seems like we have some problems there. So let's jump to Santiago Jar with 85.
Bonjour, Bongaman, and greetings from Amsterdam. MMA is finally legal in France, but this pandemic is making it very difficult to do events in Europe. Do you think this fight with you and Jairzinho was supposed to be the main event for a big event in Paris?
Oh, yes, this is a great idea. This is a really great idea. I really don't thinking about that, but yes, if it was open in France, I think it's a good idea, but next time.
Ciryl, do you think this fight will stay on the feet because you are both stand-up fighters, or do you expect some ground fighting as well?
I can do everything. I can do everything, but yes, I think I can manage this guy on my feet.
Last question from me, Bonga man. You have some crazy submissions in the UFC. Did you learn that from the MMA factory?
Oh yes, because I was born in a MMA factory 3 years ago. I really don't know about the MMA. What is it? And yes, everything I can do in the grand game, in the wrestling game, or another thing on my feet when like I move, and I learned it in the MMA factory with my coach Fernando Lopez.
Cannot wait to see you perform. Thank you for the time and good luck on Fight Night, monsieur.
Thank you.
We'll take our next set of questions from Augusto Herman with Somos MMA.
Hi, Ciryl. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Fine, thank you. Ciryl, if someone would have told you 3 years ago when you were starting your MMA career that you would be in this spot right now in a UFC main event in Las Vegas, what would you have said back then?
Qu'est-ce que tu aurais dit si on t'avait dit il y a 3 ans?
Seriously, my coach say there are 3 years ago when he want to hire me, yes, in the MMA. He told me, yes, I think he can do something, and I think maybe 2 years you're gonna go to the UFC, and in 1 year we did it, and now is my 30 years, and we are in the main event. So yeah, we really don't know about that before.
And which is the craziest part of all this fight week?
Qu'est-ce qui est le plus fou pour toi sur cette fight?
To have my face on the poster. To have my face in the poster, that's really cool, and I'm really proud about that. And I'm gonna give that to my family and to my friends. That's really cool. But yes, to are in the main event, this is mean something for me and for my career for sure.
And about the poster, are you thinking about framing it and put it on the wall, maybe in the living room?
Yes, not in my home. Maybe at my gym or something like that. Comment tu dis esthétiquement?
For the decoration?
For the decoration, no, the posters are really beautiful. These posters are really beautiful. Yes, I like this poster for real.
Okay, Ciryl, and you have already said it. You can do everything, and you have won by KO, by submission, and also by decision in UFC. But where do you feel more comfortable for this fight? Where would you prefer it to take place on Saturday night?
It's better when you finish your fight before the end. So if I can, I'm gonna do it. But me, I like to manage my fight. I like to touch and never touch it. Be touched.
Okay.
You know? I like this kind of fighter, and I want to do that. And but we will see. Everywhere the fight gonna go, I'm gonna go.
And would you prefer the striking or maybe the grappling on the ground? What would you prefer?
I don't. Seriously. But I think I prefer the striking. When you manage your opponent with the striking, that's really beautiful, I think.
Oh, okay. And Ciryl, talking about the next championship fight between Stipe Miocic and Francis Ngannou, who do you think will win that?
If Francis learning from his first fight with Stipe, he should be winning this fight before the end.
And what would mean for the French MMA to have a Cameroonese French champion and to have also a very good contender in you for the MMA, the French MMA? What would it mean?
Je sais pas si on a compris d'avoir suivi.
Ouais, qu'est-ce que ça la France est à la fois franco-camerounais qui est champion.
Okay. Yes, we are really proud. We are really proud, and there are something. We're from the same gym, and that's more crazy. That's really crazy. We was born in the same gym, and that's really crazy. And I think my coach Fernand Lopez gonna be really proud if one day we are in the top.
Okay, I can imagine that. Okay, Ciryl, thank you very much and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
We'll go back now to Pablo Santamaria with Nutty MMA Ecuador.
Hi, Ciryl. I lost my connection before. So the first thing I asked you was, what are your thoughts at Jairzinho as an opponent?
Can you repeat?
What are your thoughts of Jairzinho as an opponent?
Qu'est-ce que je pense de lui? I think about it's a young guy like me, and it's a real prospect. And I think he can do very well in this division. He can go really to the top, and high-level striking like me. So for Saturday, you can expect a big war.
Okay. Do you think your grappling will be an important key to get the victory on this fight?
Oh yes, here's a possibility. I can do everything. So yes, this is a possibility. I can finish my fight and I prove it. I can finish everywhere.
Yes. What was your reaction when you find out that you will be the main event of
I was really happy. I was really happy, and my coach are more happy than me, I think. But yes, that's really crazy, and it's a new step. And every time I got the new step, new challenge, and we grew up like that from 3 years ago. And yes, really crazy, and I'm really happy.
For sure. And if you get the victory, who will you like to face next? Maybe the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, or John Jones?
I think if I win this Saturday, no matter who, I think if I win this Saturday, I'm gonna go after the belt. So no matter who they are in the line.
Okay. So the last thing is, would you like to send a message to your Ecuadorian fans?
For the fun? Pour?
Ecuadorian fans.
Ecuadorian fan. Oh, thank you so much to have behind me, and I know in Ecuador and everywhere in the world. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Ciryl, and good luck on the fight.
Thank you.
We'll take our last set of questions from Martina Saluch with InTheCage.pl.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Thank you. I'm good. Ciryl, I would like to know, what should Francis Ngannou change to win in a rematch with Stipe Miocic?
Like I say, if Francis learn his last fight with Stipe, I think he need, I think he need to be a little bit more boxing with fighting with the fight IQ. You know what I mean? I think he can do very well. He have big shape, he have a big power, and he can striking. He can defend the wrestling, and so yes, he can do very well. So he need to take his time to be focused and not in the rush. And I think he will not be win before the hand.
Okay. How long journey is in front of you before you will get a title shot? How do you think?
Quelle est la longueur que tu penses d'ici
First time I have my fight Saturday, I must win this fight, and after that, I don't know exactly. After that, maybe I'm gonna be in the top 5, maybe. And so yes, we are really close, but I can talk about that. I don't have everything to say something. So we will see after Saturday.
How do you like the situation with John Jones? He's coming from light heavyweight division, and Dana White says that he will get a title shot after Miocic and Ngannou fight.
Yes, that's crazy. That's crazy, and I think it's really possible because John Jones is really it's a bankable guy, so makes sense. But some people can do this before him, I think. But it's a shame. It's a little bit shame, but I can understand. He's a bankable guy, so.
Yeah. Last question from me. I would like to know what's the legal situation of MMA in France right now?
Yes, it's legal, but with the lockdown, we can do something. So maybe the next year, the UFC gonna come in Paris, and this is gonna be really crazy for me, for my career, but not only for the fight for the French fighter too, to shining in the UFC, first contract with the UFC. That's something.
Of course. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good luck on Saturday night. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's all we have for you today, Ciryl. Thank you.
Thank you.